Oh, okay, I'm not muted. Cool. All right.
What's up, Dom? How you feeling?
I'm like, I've been sweating my butt off these last few
it's
sets because
so
they're all
hot
going to
in
Game
here.
5 last.
Oh, that too.
Well, not last talk, but Game 5.
I just thought it was so hot in here.
It is also warm in here, and I'm also wearing a long sleeve, but yeah.
Yeah, you're insane for that one, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know. Ever since I just started wearing pants all the time, I can't go back to shorts. It just feels weird.
It does, I feel that.
Yeah. But right now, let's see. Stick with a pretty commanding lead over Shangrai Game 1. This Game 1, yeah.
It is still Game 1, yeah. Honestly, though, Shangrai, one of those people that, like, once he gets a lead going or some momentum, Fox is so scary.
Yeah,
like,
he's a very momentum-based player.
mean,
and the character complements that, too.
He's trying really hard, though. That I'm fresh, a little advised.
Right. But Vladen, on the other hand, he's able to slow things down, and Lucina's kit is pretty good against, like, all of the space animals in a way that she can kind of just outrange them. Yeah, this thing's kind of wobbly for me. There we go.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Vladen and Lucina, especially one of those characters that it's like, they're good at playing their own game. They don't really get sucked into, I don't want to be here. They can slow things down and say, okay, we're just going to play at this pace. Fox isn't going to run me over.
Yeah. It's rare that they run into a character that kind of invalidates their typical game plan, like Min or something like that. But any of the characters that kind of have to like scrap with you up close, she kind of excels at denying that. And not to mention the offstage edge guarding.
Yeah, Lucina just has super straightforward edge guarding, but it's so solid every time you have that fair. Just sets such a good angle where you're going to get those early stocks.
Yeah, the aerials, she's got like the perfect like airspeed where like she's not a fast faller, but she's not a floaty, and she can kind of just linger around the space you want to occupy while you're recovering back to stage, and then just clip out your jump.
She also just doesn't have any of those moves where it's like, oh, that doesn't make sense why it sends that way. Like, all of her moves are really straightforward. Like,
she's very honest.
Forward air sends forward. You know, it doesn't send, like, up and forward. It just sends forward, and that's something that I feel like isn't common for Smash Bros. Now.
Yeah. I feel like her down smash is the only one that sends it kind of like a misleading angle, but other than that, yeah, exactly.
All right, that backer going to force Stake off stage, but Shangrai too aggressive with these up smashes again, and that's going to be an F tilt to punish. Looking for the forward air, but I like the forward air to stall from Shangrai. Up though, just try to catch Stake's landing, not going to find it. These airs, he's just praying that one of them hits eventually.
Ooh, there's another tech chase. That's how he closed out Game 1, and he's going to get the F tilt again. It's so good. I mean, when you're playing Fox, it's so hard to react to those.
Yeah, you're such a fast follower there that you have to be ready for the DI, or else you just get put in the tech situation.
Yeah, that's the thing. When it comes to like, you can DI up by default to kind of help you have more time to react. But as Fox, you're gonna tech chase no matter what. Like if you're a floaty like Peach, you can DI up and like avoid the tech chases entirely on some moves. But Fox doesn't really have that privilege. There's another missed tech, and he's just getting cycled around off stage by these tech chases.
Oh, and slow on the reaction. He waited for the roll away, but couldn't catch it.
Yeah. Ooh, that dash tech did not cross up. I don't know. Does Fox's dash tech ever cross up at all on shield?
I think it does, but you have to like start it on their shield.
Untechable. Wow. Yeah, that move's got pretty high base knockback, and Fox is lightweight, so I'm not really surprised. But nice late hit dash attack in the back air, the classic confirm on neutral get up.
Yeah, I really like the way that Fox's dash attack has been like developed in the meta, where now people are not just going for like dash attack into whatever low percent, but you can find that late hit into some confirms like back air or up smash.
Yeah, it's like Nair but on the ground. I mean, yeah, really Ganon's dash attack is kind of notorious for doing that too. He can combo it into like forward air and other aerials if he so pleases, and he times it right. So.
That might be the only thing that Fox and Ganondorf have in common.
True.
Like, I'm trying to think of another one. I don't know.
No, not really. But yeah, I mean, Vladen just kind of denying the ground approach hard by just tilts, a lot of grounded tilts and rising nairs like that, and that one's going to actually kill, surprisingly.
Yeah, these down tilts are doing a lot of work from Vladen. So many missed techs from Shangrai.
Yeah, I mean, the risk reward on that move is so insane. Like, I'm trying to think about how long that move is in total, because The only way for Fox to punish that is maybe like jump in there preemptively, but that requires so much commitment on his end.
Yeah, you have to kind of call out that they're going to do the down tilt. It's super low committal, non-committal. But it's like, if you try and jump over it preemptively and you're wrong, you're getting up tilted, you're getting nared, up air, things like that. Or it sometimes doesn't feel like it's worth the risk at all.
No, not really. And like I said, when she hits it, you just get put in a tech chase for free. So it's
the
like, why not go
really
for
good.
it? I mean, until he starts shielding and you condition him to get grabbed, maybe. But that's the only real counterplay is you either just have to like not interact with it or like preemptively jump in.
Yeah, but Fox one of those characters where like you don't want to get trapped in shield. You want to be able to run around, overwhelm people. The minute you start respecting that and like trapping yourself in shield, you're cutting off so many of your options of that burst range with Fox.
Right. That's the thing. He's a character that like succeeds so well on the ground. He's so much faster on the ground than he is in the air. Like his air drift itself is all right. It's just the fact that he can short hop. And it's pretty much unreactable with how fast he falls.
Fox's fast fall is insane.
Yeah, so it's really good for his back air pressure at the corner, just the amount of back airs he can throw at you at a time. But when it comes to approaching, that can make it actually a little bit difficult. Like he's not really well known for approaching in the air. He kind of has to use, say, his burst options with dash attack and like overshoot. Only when he reads maybe your jump or like a hard, again, preemptive call out on a tilt can he go in with an aerial. Because of the thing, it is kind of like part of his bread and butter confirmed.
Oh, there's no jump here. That's an easy edge guard for Steak every day of the week. Oh, does he have his jump? It looked like he doesn't need it either way.
Now he doesn't. This is bad. He should have gone off stage. Oh, he's dead no matter what. Well, that's back to even now.
The angle Fox's back here sends that is high key, just so difficult to recover against. If you don't have a jump, you just lose on a lot of characters.
Yeah. Steak was kind of getting away with that a bit too much, and Shangrai finally caught on.
And again, there's not a lot of characters that survive there after that. You know Fox is looking for a back air ledge there. It just doesn't seem worth it to double jump.
Yeah, not really. Maybe if he's trying to call out a roll and he's standing back, but even then, he can just react to your aerial and dash attack you.
Yeah, it just really feels like bleed.
That was better because he was actually fighting his way up with it, so if Fox were doing any kind of aerial or commitment, then that would just stuff it out. But it does just seem like Paladin is very hesitant to pick any conventional edge options. He's almost always jumping with an aerial, or at least jumping.
That jab is going to be a bit of damage. I'm surprised we can see more. Maybe Shangrai doesn't want to put him too high percent.
Is he making that back? Yep, barely. Oh, he tried to scare him into jumping there with the empty hop, but he didn't fall for it. Does he have his jump? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't look like it matters, but that was great timing on the F tilt there from the Steak. What's that?
Probably a chair. Nice forward air to fight his way back on stage. Got kind of a scramble situation. Good grab. Finally rolls, and Shangrai wasn't ready to back hit him there. Yeah, that's crazy.
All of that was spaghetti falling out the pockets.
Oh, okay, well, let's see how much damage he can get on this.
Zero.
Yeah, he's not going to die for it. Oh, he was looking for... I don't think he wanted the tech chase, yeah. I don't think he wanted the tech chase, unless he was looking for a jab lock or something maybe on the platform. Yeah,
I'm curious how fancy Lucina can actually get in that spot. Like, what is the best option?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
Send us your clips.
I feel like conventionally you could just get like a falling up air into something, but Paladin holding onto this stock really well, not panicking here and just resetting with the shield breaker again to kind of just get Shangrai to back off. Ooh, barely missed the confirm. Oh, bad punish there.
Surprise back air shield actually missed. That move feels like it hit super low.
You'd think he could have enough time to F-smash Fox for that. I mean,
you probably can, but
you don't have to run. You just drop shield and do it.
It's just not one of those things that you think about as shield more. Like, you're often just priming a jump as shield. Like, that's the autopilot.
It is something you kind of have to be ready for. Like, okay, the moment that he hits me with this move, specifically, this is what I'm going to do. Uh-oh, here's the tech chase again. Drops two of them in a row, and that's...
Oh, that's it, yeah.
That's a stock.
That's really strange. It just felt like it was so difficult for Shangrai to hit any of his techs there.
Yeah, again, you're playing a fast fall character. The amount of time you have is even more limited to react to